Hi there, just following on from my last tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to cover exporting and checking your vector output for your topo overlay. And this is all part of the series on preparing a topo overlay for digitizing a geological map. Bit of a mouthful. So the first thing we want to kind of check is setting up the symbology. Now I've chosen to just use black and white or grayscale for all the symbols here, and that's just so that it doesn't distract too much from the geological map. Other maps tend to use blue lines, so you can play around with that if you like. If you look at QMap, they use blue lines for theirs. So we also want to look out, maybe if you're mapping underneath a lake, you might want to change the symbol of the lake there, which I'm not doing in this case. So we just want to check also that the scale matches with our field map, so that's right. So we just go to File and then Export Map. Seems to be taking a while. So I'm just going to save it in this here. So the things to check here, we're exporting it as a PDF and want to be a vector PDF. So I think that you want to make sure you're doing vectorized layers with bitmap marker fills and convert marker symbols to polygons. Other things that you want to do are you need to be getting rid of all the raster layers, because if we're using this as an overlay, we obviously just want the lines to show up. We don't want any aerial imagery in the background, so just uncheck those from your table of contents if you've got any raster layers. And we're just going to go save, so that went pretty quickly. So I'll just open that up here, and so I'll just bring that in so it fits in here. And to check that it's vector, I can simply just zoom in, and if you keep zooming in and it doesn't get blocky, then it's a vector. So that seems all good. Other things to check when you're knocking vector is, again, the rasters showing up. So the next thing we want to do is also check it in Inkscape. So what I want to do here is I'm going to draw a background box, and then I'm just going to go File, Import, and essentially this one here. I'm going to import this vector map. These are usually all good, the settings. And you can see that I can see through the map to my background box. So that's all good. Things to look out for here: if we had a white background, it's probably a raster, or it could be something we can get rid of as a background in the data frame maybe. So that's pretty much it. I've got a set of the next set of screencasts cover doing the actual digitizing in Inkscape, so check out those if you've got time. Thanks very much.